So, I was in the middle of doing the video and trying to explain what I've been doing tonight, this evening. And of course, I got interrupted with a phone call and it cut the video off. And it was a spam call. So, don't you hate that? Anyway, so here's the bottom line. This is what I've been doing. I decided I deleted that video and I'm starting over. Okay, so first of all, this morning I got up around 7 o'clock this morning. And last night, I didn't. You guys already know what I'm doing here. Come on, go away, will you? Yeah. So anyway, I had done last night about that much of the hair. This is the very center of the head, right here, between my fingers, and I did that much of this hair, glued it, and then and I did just what I did here, laid it. It was laying forward. Okay, and then this morning I got up and I worked from this point right here and all the way here. And the reason why I did this morning without putting it on video is because I've already kind of done it over on this side, and you see how I have to position the mask to keep the hair from falling off, because the latex will not hold the weight of this hair. Especially like if it's hanging down like this would have just pulled right off. So I have to position the mask one side, then the other, to get the hair job finished. And I kind of knew that was going to happen last night. So I figured I'll get up early in the morning because I knew this would be cured enough to finish this. So that's what I did. I got up and I put the glue down and I put the hair forward. It was, this side of the mask was up in the air, and then I folded it back. Now, the technique of folding it back, when that completely cures and dries, that bead of glue that's right up here on here, see, that's what I did. When that completely dries, and that won't be till tomorrow morning, I have to fold this hair back. But when I fold the hair back, it doesn't want to go back. Boy, did I fight and fight and fight with it. It just did not want to go back. And I brushed out the hair and everything. It still didn't want to go back. So I borrowed my daughter's curling iron and basically didn't use it like a curling iron. I tell you what I did. I'll show you. So you're not missing anything. You're really not missing anything, because I can repeat. Basically, when I folded this back, I kept taking this hot curling iron, and I pulled it back so the glue line is right there, and I just kept pressing into this and smashing it down, and it works. It worked good, but I have to keep everything on all low settings. Low, 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 low. Keep it low, because this is synthetic hair. This is hold on, I got the stand in the way. It's synthetic hair, and I'm not in frame. Synthetic hair, and it will melt. And when I say synthetic, it is pure nylon. I believe that's what this stuff is. So the next test will be tomorrow. I will, you know what? I don't need this anymore, so I'm going to shut this off. And I'll keep everything right on the table here. I'm done with the gluing process of using the latex, so I don't have to worry about that. But I'm in no man's land right now. There's not much I can do tonight. There's not. I could do a little sculpting tonight, but even that, there's not much left to do on that. I still have to do the 78. I'm going to print out those numbers in the blood theme that I liked. I have a blood type of. I have a font that's really cool, and I want to use that font, and I have to size it. And what I'll do is I'll kind of stick it to the back of the mask, and back of the sculpture where the 78 is going to actually be carved in. Lucas, how we doing tonight? Okay, so basically, I'm stuck. There's not much I can do. I'll tell you what I did. I at the beginning of the video, I um, pretty much explained the whole thing. So I had to get up at 7 o'clock this morning. As you know, this is dead center of the mask, right up here, right where the black meets the orange. About this much on both sides, I haired this mask. And how I did it was the same way this is being done right here. And you can see I finished it off. Now that I just put this hair on, so it has to sit overnight before I can do anything else to it. But before I put this on, this morning I got up and I did this side from here down to the ear. I put this hair on this morning, and pretty much I'm kind of stuck. So I have to wait until tomorrow before I can do anything further with this the hairstyling. So once the hairstyling, I did cut the hair. I cut it. Um, I used a brush on it. I brushed it back. I cut it. And tomorrow I'm going to experiment. I don't know if this stuff's going to work. I hopefully I can mess it up and make it real matted looking and. Um, but before I do that, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to melt this hair, but I have to do that outside. And I think I was going to do it with a torch, but I don't want to do it with a torch because I don't want flames. Because this stuff here, once it catches fire, man, it'd be almost next to impossible to put it out. So I'm going to use my heat gun to melt this. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to heat gun this and melt this hair on this side and gum it up, make it look really cool. And once I get this side done, the orange side, I'm going to probably take. I don't know what's going to happen with this. When this melts, does it stay black? Does the orange stay orange? I don't know. So when I melt this, I don't know if it loses its color. That's my question. So this is a big experiment for me as well. So I figured let's try it, see what happens. This is the only way you find things out. You don't know what's going to happen until it happens. So as you can see, I brushed it out. I shortened some of the hair here. Once this side is melted and shrunk up into the mask and all the beady little messy looking mess, it should be pretty cool. So I can't wait to get that process started. Now I've got this hair kind of like swooping back over to this side only because I want to make sure that this was up underneath of that. And then once I bend that over and use the curling iron on it and fold that back, we should be good to go. And then once I melt this side, then I'm going to start styling that side to make it look really good. I don't want to put style into this and then turn around and have to melt this, and then maybe something happens in between the two colors, right where the heat's going to be hit. So anyway, that's pretty much what I'm doing. And tonight, I'm pretty much in hurry up and wait mode. I was thinking about doing some sculpting, but I kind of not even in the mood to do that tonight. And I don't like to do things when I'm not in the mood. When I'm not in the mood to sculpt, I just don't like to just jump in and sculpt because if you're not in the mood, I don't know, you're just not patient enough. And I'm just not in the mood for it tonight. So with that being said, this is a nice short 10-minute video explaining where I'm at and where this is headed and what I'm going to do next. I didn't shoot the video doing this side of the hair this morning because you already know what I did just with the center pieces. When I did the center last night, that showed exactly how I was doing it. And you can also see what I'm doing from this side. I did that exact same thing that's doing here. I did Same thing here. Boy, I can't speak tonight. I'm just tired. That's what it is. I got up too early. I didn't get a lot of sleep. Um, I'm lethargic, and I'm probably going to go to bed nice and early tonight. Us old men, we can't hang sometimes. That was a 4.5 hour video I did last night, and that was a long tutorial, if you want to call it a tutorial. But yeah, it was a how-to, so yeah, I guess it was a tutorial. Um, so pretty much, yeah, I'm gonna not do anything tonight. So just relax and watch some horror movies. Any suggestions? I want to watch something new. A B movie would be cool. I'm not looking for blockbusters because there's not very many of those anyway. So a good horror B movie that maybe I haven't seen that's in the last, let's say, 10 years, 5 years. I don't know. Something that might be out there on Netflix that you guys might turn me on to or something. Put it in a comment. Um, I love my horror. Gotta have horror movies. I like horror and science fiction. I got hooked on science fiction when I was a kid, because back in the day, back when in the '70s, all we had for horror was Alfred Hitchcock, uh, and he was more of a suspense guy. He wasn't really horror. So back in the '70s, we had we watched a lot of old sci-fi '50s movies. That's what they used to play on TV. You never seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre on TV. It was just forbidden. They didn't even put Michael Myers on for the longest time. Um, when it first came out, I don't think it came on TV until like the early '80s when they first shown it on TV. But Michael Myers, Halloween, the original '78, there was no gore. It was just scary, just suspense. It was a suspense movie. It's not really a horror movie, it's a suspense movie. So, anyway, I love suspense. I do. I think it's creepier. It's keeps you on the edge of your seat more. Horror is just gore, and some people go in and they don't like gore. I guess I like it because I like to make gore. But as far as telling a story with a lot of gore, I don't know, man. The story has to be really good to outweigh the effects of the gore. Because the story has to be really, really good. And there's not too many movies that are like that. If it's just a gore fest, I won't even watch something like that. That's just not. It's not appealing to me. I want it all. I want scares. I want mystery. I want suspense. Um, and they're hard to come by because they're not easy to make. Those movies. You have to be a very talented writer, vivid and wild imagination. Screenwriters, uh, storylines. That's just not easy to get. And then of course the dialogue is the last thing. So who's on with me right now? Who is that? Lucas, is that you? You still on with me? Yeah. So I'm not really doing. I got two people on. Cool. Say hello, guys. Whoever's on with me. Go into the text. You can text right on to join the live stream text box over on the right side. But anyway, yeah, uh, yeah. I'm kind of I'm standstill. I can't do anything more of this tonight. I've got the hair drying on that side, and I just did it, so it's going to take until tomorrow before that's ready to be styled. I did do this side. This side's completed. The whole front, the hairline's already done. I had a hard time folding that back. It didn't want to go back. It literally was like this big loop right here. I was like, okay. So I broke out a curling iron and flattened the hair just by hitting it, just pressing down on it, right where the hairline was. So I'm not going to do any sculpting because I'm just not in the mood for it. When I get this done, this part 2 video done, this is actually part 2, but just an explanation of what I'm doing. Anyway, I did finish off the hairline, and I'm just waiting for that to dry. By tomorrow morning, I'll be able to fold that back and use the curling iron to flatten it back. Crusher. No, that's fine because I'm not going to go live, Crusher. I'm pretty much doing this explanation. I did this side of I finished this side this morning at 7 o'clock this morning. I glued the hair onto this side, and now I'm putting the hair on the other side. And as you can see, I had to tilt the face, so the hair doesn't fall off. No, I'm actually not going to be streaming tonight. I'm gonna relax and watch some TV myself. I was going to do some sculpting, but I just don't feel like it. I'm just not in the mood, and I never sculpt if I'm not in the mood because you get into something and you can't walk away, and 9 times out of 10, I want to walk away. So I have to be in the mood, and that's why I don't work on the sculpture every day. I always look for other projects to tackle. So, Crusher, enjoy your movie. And tomorrow, I can't do it tomorrow night. Friday and Saturdays, I'm not available. Sunday will be the next tutorial on finishing this guy up. I'll do this Sunday and I'll start styling the hair. I did cut the hair. I cut a lot of the hair off. I did brush it. I took that brush that's right there. It's right underneath that little tag. And I brushed it out. And I folded it down with hot iron. Enjoy the movie. I'll see you on Sunday, Crusher. Anyway, yeah, so I'm at a standstill. So here it is, a 17-minute video just explaining what I did and what I plan on doing. So Friday and Saturday you won't see me. I'll be back on Sunday night. Okay, cool. So do I. Look me up under John Hickman, Hickman, parentheses, DJ Styles with 2 Y's, so it's DJSTYYLES. D is in dog and J is in jump, STYYLES. That's in parentheses, so I'm John Hickman, JOHNHICKMAN, and in parentheses, I don't know if I had AKA DJ Styles or just DJ Styles. I think it's parentheses DJ Styles. So, with 2 Y's. And that's my DJ name. So, anyway, yeah, look me up on Facebook and add me, or send me a friend request, and I'll hook you up. This way we can communicate with each other and through Messenger, and I can get your information of where you live so I can mail you off that masterpiece when it's in production. So, and I want to thank you for staying on so late last night. So, I was like, wow, man, you guys hung there for 4 hours. You were on with me for 4.5 hours. That's a long haul. So, and sounds good, buddy. Go enjoy your movie. Go. Go enjoy your movie. Don't miss your movie. So, I will, send me the friend request. Anybody out there that wants to reach me on Facebook, you just got the information. So, now you're welcome, buddy. You're welcome. You're welcome. Making a lot of friends on here. I think it's pretty cool. Anyway, Yeah, I can't wait till that guy's done. That's gonna be fun. I can't wait till this is in the books and making money. Make a little bit of money. It's not gonna make a ton of money. You got to be careful. You can't really. It's copyrighted, protected material. Very limited to how much you can really sell. So anyway, I'm going to jump off of here. I'm going to go chill and watch something. I want to watch a B horror movie. So that's my plan tonight. So peace. Love yous all. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for joining my subscribing. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Hit the bell notification. That'll notify you whenever I'm on. So, yeah, I'm looking for a B movie tonight. You too, man. Enjoy your movie. I'm looking for something that's at custom corpses. Yes, you got it. How do you like that? You like the way that works with that at custom? Whenever you're talking to somebody else, uh, you can actually see. I think for you it comes up orange too, right? Or some color. So yeah, you always want to when I'm doing a live stream, and let's just say there's a lot of people. Yeah, isn't that cool? Yeah, that was a Alan Hops trick. He showed me how to do that. But when it keeps me from having to read everything, and it keeps you from having to read everything. When somebody's talking to you directly, you see your name comes up in it's highlighted in a bright orange or yellow or whatever it is on your computer. This way, you don't have to read all the text. And what I mean by that is, what if there's 100 people watching? You know, it's a lot of unnecessary reading. So always, whenever you're talking to somebody else other than me, and even when you're talking to me, always put the at whoever it is at like say at custom corpses. You want to use that at symbol, and then you know make your comment because it's just so much easier. So peace, guys. I'm jumping off. I need to go relax. I want to watch a movie. You know, and I'm gonna find something on Netflix or something. Maybe even Tubi. Tubi's been pretty good. They got some good stuff, old school stuff, even some newer stuff. All right, so peace, guys, uh, and go enjoy the movie tonight, and let's just relax and chill. Tomorrow, or I'll be back Sunday night to finish this up. Sunday night, probably around 7, 8ish, somewhere around there, after dinner. All right, peace, guys. Have a good one. Bye.